and welcome to Body Language Tips for Public Speaking. My name is Karis, and I'll be sharing a few things that I learned in my oral communications class about how you can improve speaking to your audience. So the first tip I can give is what's called PVLEGS. Now that's just an acronym for Poise, Voice, Life, Eye Contact, Gestures, and Speed. Starting with P in PVLEGS for poise, that means how you hold yourself. So that means you're not having your shoulders forward or slouching. You're not having your hands in your pocket. That shows that you aren't feeling too confident or you might be nervous. So having the right posture means a lot because it says a lot about you and how you're feeling and how you present yourself to your audience. And if you have good posture, if you hold yourself well, then it shows that you feel confident in what you're saying. And so the audience will feel confident in receiving what you're saying. Not only is this in your posture and where you keep your hands, but what you do with your hands as well. Shaky hands is a pretty common telltale of feelings of nervousness or anxiety, and sometimes you can't help it. Practice certainly helps, but gentle hands, big expressions when you're saying big things or wanting to emphasize something goes a long way. Next up, we have voice. When public speaking, voice is one of your key tools. All of these are important, but voice is really what's gonna drive home your point. And with that comes pauses. Dramatic pauses when you're public speaking make a big difference. Dramatic pauses are a sign that something important is coming or something important has just been said. For example, if I'm telling a story and I'm just going on and on about the details, and then I'm kind of picking up the pace a little bit, and then I start to slow down. And I start to realize something. All of a sudden, there's this new thing that's come into the picture, and it's like a moment of realization in your story. So dramatic pauses is an example of when to slow down the use of your voice or stop using your voice for a little bit, because when you're public speaking and you're saying so many words and you're just going on and on about things, it can get a little bit dull and people's attention span can get a little spent. So when all of a sudden there's a break, it's almost like a subconscious alert that happens within your audience that something's different all of a sudden, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And so it is like a moment of recapturing your audience when you use dramatic pauses.